Hello Ayala friends, welcome to Academy News. Today you can join us on a technical visit to the Seychelles Islands, including a stakeholder meeting on Aldabra Island, an UNESCO protected atoll. The Seychelles is an archipelago of 115 islands in the Indian Ocean. Aldabra is the world's second largest coral atoll, lying southeast of the continent of Africa, part of the outer islands of the Seychelles, with a distance of more than 1,000 kilometers from the capital, Victoria, on Mahé Island. Aldabra contains one of the most important natural habitats for studying evolutionary and ecological processes. It's home to the largest giant tortoise population in the world. Due to its remoteness and inaccessibility, the atoll has remained largely untouched by humans for the majority of its existence. In terms of safety of navigation and aids to navigation provision, the remoteness of Seychelles Islands is also the biggest challenge.
We had to do logistics for about a week before we could get a plane to come to Assumption. Then from Assumption, we had to take a boat ride to come here to Aldabra, and with time limited, we can stay only one day in Aldabra. Last few years, the amount of passenger ship had dropped down in Seychelles, and traffic from the Gulf across to the Northwest Europe had also dropped. But now with no piracy, I think people would start using the Indian Ocean more again, so traffic would increase, definitely.
During the technical visit, a trip to Aldabra was organized where the Minister of Transport, Mr. Anthony Derjac, accompanied the Worldwide Academy expert to interview some of the stakeholders.
As Aldabra Atoll is a UNESCO Worldwide Heritage Property and remotely located and vulnerable, the Seychelles Maritime Safety Authority, that is SMSA, is now looking at solutions to improve the safety of navigation to further protect the island, also taking into consideration the volume of marine traffic in the vicinity of Aldabra. As such, the authority is exploring the possibility to declare Aldabra as an IMO particularly sensitive sea area, PSSA, but the procedure for such submission to IMO's Subcommittee on Navigation, Communications and Search and Rescue, NCSR, is a very comprehensive and lengthy procedure, and an IALA risk assessment on the volume of traffic and degree of risk is part of this procedure. This being said, we are hopeful that IALA will be able to support SMSA at all possible levels. At present, we have this lighthouse at Aldabra, and it is being alleged that the beam of the light from the lighthouse is having some negative impact on the nesting season of the turtles coming to the beach.
For this challenge, with the beam possibly disturbing the baby turtles, I would suggest a horizontal blanking plate, which could be precisely adjusted to avoid any light on the beach and only a small light on the sea immediately next to the beach. And this would definitely not disturb any turtles who are trying to make it to the seashore. For the mariner close to the shore, there would be a slight reduction in light intensity, but for longer range out at sea, there would be no reduction in light intensity, thus maintaining good guidance for the mariner there. And I think this would be a good solution and a very low cost one, Once that has been done in cardboard by trial, then a more permanent solution could be installed.
As many other small coastal states, the Seychelles struggle with keeping all their lighthouses operational, including this beautiful lighthouse at Dennis Island, which is considered to be an important lighthouse heritage site. The owner of Dennis Islands is very committed to have it refurbished and in good working order. This requires some skills, and there is a need for training and certification of aids to navigation managers and technicians. It is challenging, especially for small island states, to provide reliable aids to navigation service in compliance with international standards. But in the Seychelles, there is a good commitment and cooperation between the stakeholders. The Seychelles Port Authority does a lot to support the Maritime Safety Authority with aids to navigation maintenance, also beyond the port limits. And the assistance of the Seychelles Coast Guard and the Seychelles Air Force helped ensuring the visit was very successful. This level of stakeholder collaboration is a promising sign and is bound to provide good results in the future. And remember, let's keep the ships off the rocks. See you soon!